I'm scene cleaner. On my own, I went and I played the first campaign. Oh, which controls do I have to use now? No, this is annoying. Okay, let's try this again. I might have to reload crime scene cleaner. This is very annoying. Okay, I appreciate your patience. Let's try that again. There we go. All right, let's see. I already did one mission on my own. Just to get a feel for the game. So now we're going to do this second mission. Open the skill tree, okay. Yes, I think I've warned everyone adequately, but just for the sake of it, heads up, there is a lot of blood and gore in this game. Enough blood and gore to justify an M rating. And if you are triggered by that, you probably shouldn't watch this broadcast. Ossington, I assure you, he's a teddy bear, but he's an adult, and he knows what's going on. Yeah, I like leveling that up. There we go, that's how I want to level up here. Okay. So I gotta find my phone now. Where did I leave my phone? Okay. Where is my phone? Find my phone. Where's my phone? There should be a diamond in the distance where my objective is. This isn't crime scene cleaning. This is very annoying. Oh well. Yeah, where is my phone? Good question. Okay, it's a sink. That's a Toronto shipping label. YYZ is the code for Toronto Pearson Airport. I'm a okay, am I supposed to find my phone here? I'm a Torontonian, so YYZ is very meaningful to me. Hey, good dog.
Dexter, what are you doing, boy?
Good boy.
Another cute toy.
Yes, make sure you tell the dog that you are not a chew toy. Oh, I hear my phone. All right, that's where it is. Aha.
Mr. Kowalski, sorry to bother, but I have some good news and some bad news.
Yeah, storyline. Yes, I noticed skull trees now. That's good. Okay, go to bed. All right. Oh, you like that, don't you?
Go to bed.
Yeah. Teddy bears. Ossington is specifically the sleepy time bear breed of teddy bear, so this going to bed thing is something that he very strongly supports. Did I have a bed down here? No. Nice computer. Ossington is very pro bed. I'm just doing it in a video game though, Oz. I'll close that door. Good boy, not running out. Oh wait, I think this is my bedroom. There we go. What a nice bedroom I got there. Well, it does say go to bed. I gotta do what the video game tells me to do.
What if that motherfucker finds out?
No worries, pals. He's too dumb to suspect a thing.
Love and familiar. Just don't chicken out at the last moment, gentlemen.
Shut it down and slow. Got it in the bag, guys. Big Jim? More like a big pussy.
Oh, wow. Yes, this is the kind of stuff that the trigger warning is for. Your cub is in bed in the other room, right? Okay, good. We don't want Ossington's cub to like wander in here and see this stuff. Okay, where's my phone?
My name is Jim. Big Jim. The dead guy in the trunk. Wow. You established a product for me. Yeah, it's pretty hobby. I was looking to cut ties anyway, so no sweat. But I have to say I'm impressed by what she did in his apartment. That shit'll never look better. So here's the deal. You either stop paying for me or have someone else wiping your blood off my shoes. Sound fair?
Going from underpaid janitor to working for the biggest crime boss in the city. Talk about overnight success.
Okay, so now I gotta accept a mission from my computer. And I think my computer is in the basement. There's a... Good boy, good boy.
How are you doing, Dexter?
Did you know Daddy started a criminal career?
Ah, good to know. I was rejected for a loan. Yes, okay. Let's go to the car. I don't think I ever engage in violence in this game. There's no combat or anything like that. It's just cleaning up the crime scenes.
It'll be a long night.
This is the first very unfamily friendly game I've streamed, so we'll see how this affects my viewer counts compared to when I stream a much more family friendly game. Okay, so I got dispose of the bodies, wipe all the blood.
Hello?
I have a radio like that. See? This is a ham radio accessory.
Thanks. I'm getting it on to work.
Okay. Nice elevator. Okay. Evidence. Okay, that's not really evidence. That looks like evidence. I didn't mean to throw it. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna have to start putting these things away, but first we should clean them. Let's get a bucket of water here. Oh yeah, we need something to fill the bucket of water with. No, it's not going to be in the elevator. Probably going to be in the men's washroom or men's locker room. I'm a man, so I gotta, well, in the video game I'm a man, so I gotta make sure I go to the correct washroom here. No. There we go. So we'll fill this up. This is a kind of nice washroom, I guess. Fill this up. And then we'll pick it up. And maybe the sponge. Well, let's see. Can we put some detergent in there? Oh, what the hell? I still gotta figure out the controls in this game. Okay, that didn't work. Let's fill this up again. And pick it up. Oh, we gotta go there after we take care of this area here. Let's get the sponge. I'd love to be able to figure out how to put detergent in there without getting rid of the bucket. Okay. Clean this blood up. No. No, go back to the sponge. Yeah, clean this up too, why not? Ooh, is that blood or a mug? That kind of mission objective thing you see in the upper left corner is only for the particular area of the crime scene I'm in. So when I go into different rooms and stuff, the objectives change. Okay. Oh, okay. I am an adult and my teddy bear is an adult and we can handle this. You can tell how adult and mature I am because I have a very adult, mature teddy bear. Who does not speak on command. I should be happy that he's just willing to be on camera during my streams, quite frankly. Okay, so we'll, no, I didn't want the ladder. Hands, pick up the bucket. Let's move to this other room here. And we'll open this door. And this is quite the interesting spa we got here. Okay. I'll pick up the glass soon. Oh, what's this?
I'll have to search the lockers for evidence as well.
Yeah, that'll be useful. Thank you for joining me, by the way. Following is free and it gets you a free Ossington the Bear emote. It's always what I say when I clean up blood in a crime scene. Okay, we should probably ring that out there. Okay. Oh, yes, I've got a pressure washer now. Oh, there's one of the bodies. No, that's not what I meant to do. Wow. That's quite a way to die. Oh my God! Wow, we got a hot tub full of blood. This game is really earning its trigger warning today. Okay, I'm just gonna clean the mop, and I'm gonna switch back to my hands, and we are gonna carry this corpse.
One slice to the throat did the trick.
Back
Pretty quick death.
to
Given
the truck.
circumstances.
One of the problems with corpses is if you leave them for a bit, they start to rot and stink. So I think pragmatically, I want to take care of the corpses first. Just so. I'm so glad they don't have smell-o-vision in video games, because that would be. Oh, I don't go back to my car? Okay. Wow, okay. In the previous mission, I had to put the corpses in my pickup truck. It's a very, no, not the pressure washer, garbage can. Very ethical thing to do, you know? Yes. Oh, there's another corpse there. Yeah. Lots of blood, including blood in the water.
Can't pick up anything with a full bag.
guess that's evidence, or I have to clean it first. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of gruesome. Hopefully the name of this game is content or trigger warning enough. Crime scene cleaner. So I'm just picking up the garbage here.
Let's get rid of that.
Isn't that pretty marble work there? Yeah. Okay, I guess that is an indication that I should,
What the actual fuck? I've seen people slicing pizza with this.
gruesome. Key.
Why did they even bother locking them?
So I'm just gonna take what evidence I have to take here, and then we'll start with the power washing. Oh, I probably put that in the garbage. Oh, I see. So those things were red when I had to take evidence. Okay. Is everything on the floor? I gotta say, the marble work is absolutely beautiful. And pressure washer. This is no. I do this in my other video game, pressure washer. Pressure washer simulator. Sorry, power wash simulator. No. Use. Right button to change the nozzle. This pressure washer feels a little different from the pressure washer I use in Power Wash Simulator. Oh, damn. Oh, well. It's a crime scene anyway. A lot of stuff is broken already. Hopefully they don't get too upset about me breaking some vases. What's wrong? Oh. Yes, use. What's wrong? Oh, do I have to put water into the pressure washer? Okay. What's going on here? Put that in there. Why can't I use the pressure washer? What does the codex say about pressure washer? Okay, good to know. I have to do all this tedious stuff manually. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Let's go back here. This is really gruesome. I warned you. What nice intricate tile work though, it's very pretty. Drink all the energy drink you want, Oz.
Human stuffing is gross.
Okay. Yeah, I know, it's gross. You know what you're getting into though, Oz, right? I can take you back to bed if this is too much for you. No, he wants to stay here, okay. Using a pressure washer is way more tedious in this game than it is in Power Wash Simulator. Power Wash Simulator is relaxing. You can see me play it on this stream. Oh, sorry, on this Twitch account. And power washing in this game is tedious. Ooh. Let's move this over here. Oh, we're running low on water. We need to fill it up again. There we go. Okay, let's get closer to here again. Might break some more things. Oh well, maybe next time I'll use a gentle sponge to clean the vase. No. No. Let's go back here. Refill the pressure washer again. Okay. There's a good spot to put that. There we go. I think I cleaned up all that. The ceiling. It's really gross that blood gets on the ceiling. This was probably pretty violent. Ugh. You know, I'm going to use the power washer for this. Yes, I'm trying to use it. Use. Okay. Maybe I should use something else on the chairs. Okay. Well, I might as well refill it anyway. May I have some of this, Oz?
Okay.
Oz has had plenty of my saliva over the years, so he's happy to share a beverage with me. I drool on you at night, don't I, Oz? Yeah. I can probably just move this a little closer here. Oh, yeah, that's the next body that I gotta. Okay, damn. This pressure washer is not that convenient to use. I'm never going to a spa like this. No way. Okay, I'm out of pressure washer. I should probably put this corpse back.
Huge guy. Probably a bodyguard. Swiss cheese with a sharp object.
In real life, I wouldn't be able to lift up this body at all. Okay.
Fully relaxed. Unknown someone is about to stab him. Peaceful death. To some extent.
Let's move some of this stuff here.
First things first. Gotta scrub, scrub, scrub.
Okay. keep this out of the way for now. Oh, oh well. Okay. Yeah, this needs to be refilled, right? You never have to manually refill the power washer or pressure washer in Power Wash Simulator. Hey, Katie, how you doing? Ossington and I are playing Crime Scene Cleaner. I hope you've seen all the trigger warnings for this game. It's a very... I'm just really glad that Ossington is an adult teddy bear when I'm playing this. Although I know what he can't stand is seeing stuffing, which, you know, makes perfect sense. Stuffing is too much for him to see, but human gore, well, you wouldn't want to see if it was my gore, would you?
Nah, blood is messy.
Yes. That hot tub is full of blood. Anyway, thanks for joining us for this very gruesome game. So there's no actual combat in this game, it's all just cleaning crime scenes and collecting evidence. I don't want to step into that. Do I have to step into there? I hope not. Ugh. Yes. And unlike Power Wash Simulator, power washing in this game is a real pain in the ass. Power Wash Simulator makes power washing convenient. In this game, they simulate all the tedium of stuff, like putting water back in. Now, I have no, maybe we'll go further in here. I have no interest in ever going to a wellness spa in real life, especially now with COVID. Yeah. Like, if you have a decent bathroom at home, most of us, like, I don't have a hot tub, most of us don't have hot tubs, but if you have a decent bathroom at home, you can have you can buy nice bath products and have a nice bubble bath, and you have all of your privacy and all the control, whereas in a public bathing facility like this, you don't have that degree of privacy. Although, I do understand that some spas are for sexual reasons, so I guess you can't meet random people for random sexual acts in your bathroom. Okay, we're going to use some other tools first. I'm going to move this bucket here. No, I'm going to take away these garbage bags first. Isn't it nice how the garbage bag says it's a biohazard? Yeah, fungus and COVID. Plus, as a woman especially, you're extra vulnerable in a public spa. You have to keep thinking, oh, that's gruesome. You have to keep thinking about people seeing you half naked or even fully naked. There you go. Seeing other people's pubic hairs in places, that's gross. I don't want to see anyone's pubic hairs. Okay, we're going to mop this area here. I'm going to take the mop. Oh, damn, I dropped the mop of the bucket, and I'm going to have to clean up after the bucket, too. I did this a lot in the first scene. Very tedious. Okay, let's get out the mop. Oh, I gotta be very careful to make sure that I clean the mop, because if I don't, then I'm just dragging blood everywhere. You have a sauna in your stranger's house. That's great. I know that, saunas are a Finnish thing, right? But Finland is next to Sweden, right? So a lot more people have saunas in their homes. There are public saunas and a public hot tub in the amenities of my apartment building, but with the COVID pandemic, I'm not going to be able to use those facilities that I'm entitled to use and be relaxed about it. If your friend has a sauna, and especially if your friend is COVID safe, then that's different. Ah, yes. There is a part of Canada called Thunder Bay, Ontario. And Thunder Bay, Ontario has a fairly large Finnish immigrant community. And I've been in homes in Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada that have had saunas in them too, because lots of Finnish immigrants there. Thunder Bay, Ontario is also like a large-ish town or a small city in rural Ontario. Oh, we should dump that. Yeah, I think that bucket is a little too bloody. We're going to dump it out and refill it. No, there we go. Bucket. Refill. Need to make sure the water's clean too, or else we're just going to be pushing pushing blood all over the floor. Okay. Yeah. So I've been in saunas myself in public facilities and also in someone's home in Thunder Bay, Ontario. It's you probably get a lot more opportunities to use a sauna than I do. Actually, I could go to a sauna anytime I want pretty much in my building, except of course it's public and COVID. So, yeah, we got like a beautiful Olympic-size indoor swimming pool in this building, and saunas and hot tub and all that stuff. And I enjoyed it before the pandemic, and I cannot relax and enjoy it now. Of course, it's very possible to make those shared amenities COVID safe, but of course no one's gonna fucking do that. I hope no one's having sex in there. I don't want to walk in on anyone having sex. Okay. I suppose I would hear it if they were having sex in there. Yeah. Yes, it's a shame that the shared facilities in this building are all for the COVID reckless. I also hear about the swimming pool in this building getting shut down for emergency purposes and needing to have maintenance people come, and I think that might be people vomiting and defecating into the public swimming pool. But they won't say it that way. That's more evidence. More crime scene evidence.
Almost feeling stabby today.
Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, back to the mop. Yeah. It is. I liked using the hot tub in this building. Oh, there's a key in the water. Can I go and get it? Okay, this game isn't letting me walk into the bloody whirlpool. How am I going to collect that? I'll figure it out. Yeah. And why are people vomiting and defecating in the swimming pool? Because COVID is damaging them. And I don't think any of us are rich enough to have our own personal swimming pools. Okay. Yes, I want to pick that up, dump it, and fill it up again. No, that's not what I wanted. No, it's not what I wanted. Yeah, fill that up. Oh, there's a blood mark over there. Beautiful. Oh, is that blood stains? Ugh. Okay. Okay, this mop is filling up with blood pretty quickly. There we go. So if you can see in the Twitch interface, Jay Schizoid was here and he bought a subscription for someone else. He's being a very nice, generous ex-boyfriend. Oh, look! Someone to be banned. There we go. Okay. Lots of blood, so much blood. Okay, let's move this stuff. Okay, what's going on over here? I can't open it from that side. How do I get that evidence that's in there? Oh, there's some more blood there I gotta clean up. How can I get that evidence? Do I have to like crouch down or something? Do I have to drain the whirlpool?
Cleaning comes before fixing.
yes, you also have to replace stuff and whatnot. Oh, why can't I get that key? I'll figure it out. Let's clean this post here. Yes. Thank you. I think a part of him is starting to regret his COVID recklessness. I think he still has some cognitive dissonance. But when he saw me in my respirator and I went to pick up the Plus Life from him and all that, he's like, yeah, I understand why you want me to go out into the backyard, because evidence. He's like, yeah, you don't want to get sick like I am right now and feel like I do. I understand why you don't want to go into my apartment.
But got executed instead.
I don't think he's willing to deal with the truth enough to actually wear a respirator in public at all times. But he was still feeling the effects of his acute infection and feeling absolutely horrible, and off from work for like 4 or 5 days because he was way too sick to go to work. And he was also terrified about losing his weed store job, even though he was recently promoted to manager, with manager's pay and everything. So I think his job is secure. I think his bosses really like him there and they just promoted him to manager, but he was he doesn't, but I think he is still waged even as a manager, so he doesn't get paid for all these days that he's been sick and away from work. Ah. I'll fill this up. So that's one loss. And then he felt absolutely horrible. Migraines, I think a bunch of body aches, a bunch of those sorts of symptoms. When he can feel the immediate horrible effects of an acute COVID infection, that's when he starts getting a little bit more open-minded about wearing a respirator in public, at least occasionally. Although obviously he's not going to get the proper effect of that unless he wears a respirator as much as possible in public. But yeah, I don't like this exactly. And I don't like this exactly. That's why it's a workers' rights issue. I don't get... I tell him quite directly, like, you don't know whether or not someone has COVID or not. An empty room can be full of COVID because COVID stays in the air after people leave. I tell him that I carry myself in the world as if everyone is infectious, all public rooms have air full of COVID, all that stuff. And I was saying all that stuff to him on Sunday when I went to pick up the Plus Life. And I think it's still, he knows what my position is. I think it's still kind of going in one ear, out the other, because he doesn't want to accept the idea that it's not safe to be without a respirator in public ever. Because then he would look funny and people would judge him. But he will wear a respirator on public transit where he knows it is dirty. Yeah. I keep trying to explain to him that these are all fallacies, that he can know where is safe and where it isn't safe, but it just does not sink in. And the only reason why we're not a couple, at least right now, is because I'm too extreme with my COVID avoidance, and I was there to pick up COVID tests. So this is all incredibly ironic. There's a possibility that at some point in the future, he will regret why he decided to break up with me, because we are like he does not want to let go of me as a close friend. Maybe in time he will.
Won't move like this.
Yeah, I gotta clean it. He'll realize. Maybe Kim was right about being so extreme about avoiding COVID constantly. How do I get over there? Okay, I should probably get the garbage. Clean up some of this stuff. There we go. Okay, this, I think, yeah, I'll pull out the bag, start again. Wow. Is there a way for me to get into here? Wow. Let's get out the sponge. Let's move these other objects. There's usually an indication of where the object is supposed to go. I thought it was supposed to be somewhere around here. No.
I should clean first.
Oh, I haven't cleaned that one yet? Okay.
I should clean.
I can't lift it up to clean it properly? There we go, okay. Is there any evidence or anything like that? Probably. Pick up the vase that I broke when I was power washing in here. Oh, there's more blood for me to clean up.
Time for a bag swap.
Yeah, I don't have hope for most people either. And it's psychological torture, because it's like, no, we're going to gaslight you forever. Yeah. Jay apparently has actually been explaining to people, oh no, if you're sick, that's probably COVID. So that's something, I guess. Let's get the mop. Because a lot of the people around Jay who are getting sick constantly think they have the summer cold, summer flu. That bullshit. No, that's not what I wanted. Is there a place where this is supposed to be returned? I'll figure it out. What's in here and why can't I go in here?
I can't put it back like that.
Okay, I guess I should mop it first. Sponge it clean. No. Okay. There is another corpse.
Shot dead at close range. This must be Mike, the owner of this place.
Former owner of this place. I knew he always wanted to get at me. But he crossed the line by getting in contact with the other gangs. And nobody ever crosses picture.
Hey, at least it's more work for me.
That's the spirit.
Okay, put that in there. Okay. Yeah, I should prioritize removing the corpses, because even though there's no smell-o-vision in these video games, I can imagine in real life you want to get rid of the corpses first, because corpses apparently stink really horribly. Oh, okay, we got more corpses.
The NB letters on his tattoo stand for Norman Bates.
What a chiseled
Or,
corpse.
bad luck, the notorious street gang. Either way, he shouldn't have gotten in Jim's way.
Yeah, this is what your life has amounted to. Being a corpse thrown into the dumpster. Okay. Back in here. Is there any other corpses in here? Okay, apparently there's one more body in the scene. But it's not in here. Okay. I wonder... You know, it'll probably be quicker if I just use the... Oh, wait, there's a key. I'll take that key. Any other evidence? Or useful small items? Okay, this is definitely a sauna, because you can see the sauna rocks there. Okay. Okay. Okay, no, that's my mistake. If you try to mop with a bloody mop, you just smear blood over everything. Okay. Honestly, I know that there are a lot of adults who couldn't play this game because of all the blood and gore and corpses and stuff, but I personally find playing a game like this a lot better than even relaxing compared to playing a game that has like a lot of violence. Like obviously violence was committed here, but you're not actually doing the violence. Sometimes I've played first-person shooters and martial arts combat games and Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that, but I can stomach this stuff more than, yeah, less stressful for me. Okay, you know what? That bucket needs to be dumped. It's now too bloody to be able to make my mop clean. Oh, good to know. If I just put it there, it just drains out the, okay. How convenient. Put that there. Oh, actually, we got some more. Okay. This mop is going to get dirty very quickly. This is like a Greek sort of tile pattern. Or Phoenician even. That mop is full of blood. Okay. Clean up this a little bit. I might need to use the power washer to get to those high spots there. I'm not really working as a crime scene cleaner for the cops. I'm working as a crime scene cleaner for the, ooh, bullets! I think those are bullets. Okay. I'm working as a crime scene cleaner for the supposed bad guys. Because of course, the cops are the good guys. I'm kidding. Okay. I'm probably going to want to dump that bucket again. Okay. Yeah, the false narratives are very prevalent. Because it's a comforting lie, right? Thinking COVID is mild and you don't need to wear a respirator and all that stuff. Those are very comforting lies. Okay. And Jay was probably actively infectious when I visited him. And I did not catch COVID from him because, I was wearing a respirator. And probably meeting him outside helped a little bit. But meeting him outside for me was partly psychological. But if my respirator did not have as tight of a seal as I thought it did, being outside may have saved me a little bit too. So Katie, on Saturday, tomorrow, I am going to a COVID-safe outdoor picnic where everyone is required to test first. And the game dev guy is not going to be there. Well, but should still be interesting. Okay. Game dev guy doesn't seem to be able to pick up on hints very well, or he's deliberately pretending not to pick up on them, so. Who knows, maybe I'll get back with Jason instead one day when he's ready for it. It's weird because outside isn't magic. Yeah, we understand that there's a good reason to wear respirators outdoors. Yeah, well, we'll see. Yeah, outdoors definitely is not magic. People definitely get infected with COVID outdoors. Okay. But Jay wanted to keep. He's got the same model respirator that I do because I bought it for him. The Prescient X, it's like a flow mask. But if he wears it, he's only going to wear it where he thinks the environment is dirty. So, public transit, definitely dirty. Rock concert, no, that's fine. And I have put a lot of energy and effort into explaining to him how irrational that all is, and nope. His mind is set. Okay, I think this is mainly clean. I wonder if I should collect those bullets, though. If that's like evidence that I need to collect. Maybe not. Okay, well. Throw this garbage out. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, an elastomeric respirator that is lightweight and solid black, like that is coveted in the COVID safe community, and it's being wasted on a guy who's only gonna be wearing it in public 5% of the time instead of someone who truly appreciates it. But I wear mine everywhere. And not only do I wear mine at all times in public, no matter what, I also carry 3M auras in my bag. I should wash that. Just in case my elastomeric respirator snaps and I need emergency backup. But I feel better in the elastomeric respirator than I do in a 3M aura. Vanity reasons, and also the silicone seal. The silicone seal is very reassuring. Oh, sponge, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, it would. It would. Like, he's into, like, cyberpunk stuff. It would be very appropriate for Jason to be in public with that badass-looking Prescient X respirator. He thinks that he is a rebellious nonconformist. Okay, so this is not to go into the garden. Oh, damn. Damn you. Can I fill it up here? No. Oh, wait. There is a... No, that's a shower. Do you have... Okay, so you're Scandinavian. I have never seen a shower inside of a sauna before. I've seen showers adjacent to a sauna, but I've never seen the shower actually inside the sauna. Is that a common thing in Scandinavia? That there'd be like a shower head actually inside of the sauna? still don't know how I'm supposed to get in there. Yeah, where are my additional tools? Oh. That's my only additional tool? Okay. No. How do I... The game is not letting me walk into the bloody sauna. Okay, you know what? We're gonna... Okay. Yeah, that seems weird. Like, you don't put a shower actually inside of the sauna. It's just weird. Is there any water in this? No, this is out of water. Okay. I have to manually fill... Oh. I have to manually fill up the power washer. Okay. Let's see if I can reach these blood stains over here. Focus. Why isn't that getting clean? There we go. Yeah, if I put that there. Yeah, break some more glass things. Why not? Okay. I still can't figure out how to get in there. I'll go fill this up. No, not in there. I should probably be going into that room, whatever that is. What's in here?
Octonarium guarantees a very even tan all over the body. Please enjoy it to the fullest.
This is another thing.
Very balanced barbecue experience all over the body. She was Mike's wife, apparently. He was planning a coup, but Jen outsmarted him.
Yeah. UV lamp. No, that's not what I want. No. There we go. Okay. So if I rotate. Yeah, not only is tanning bad for you, but also it doesn't even make you look better. It looks gross. People should be happy being pale if they're naturally pale. Okay. Okay, is there something I should be looking for here? Oh,
Cleaning comes before fixing.
cleaning comes before fixing. No, that's bloody. Oh, God damn it. Well, at least I didn't smear blood this time. Yeah, this power washer is not fun. Power washer and power wash simulator, that's fun. This is tedious. that a real hand? Oh, of course. Oh, good, good. I didn't dump it. That's good. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, melanoma is no fun, exactly. Although I hear that some people use tanning beds because they become addicted to it. So the tanning bed causes like addictive, like neurotransmitter things, endorphins or whatever. And so they get addicted to that sensation. But
That's a piece of work.
I still think tanning's pretty gross. Can I move that back?
Clear the way first.
Clear the way. Oh, is there something in the way? There we go. Yeah, I think there might be a corpse here. Yeah. Oh, wonderful. It got burnt too. Oh, look at those breast implants.
That's what I call a gruesome death. The pursuit of beauty can be fatal.
It's my first corpse with breast implants.
Sorry for what happened, ma'am. We don't think about it daily, but the human body's such a soft machine.
Yeah, no woman's breasts are that spherical without breast implants. Okay, let's clean this up here. Is there any evidence in here of anything? No? Okay. Okay. Tanning bed. What the horrors of humanity here. Just the existence of tanning beds is gross. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that corpse's breast implants are pretty obvious. I agree. Okay, I guess there's no, I've removed 87% of the blood in here. So there might be, I should probably move the lamp. Some more blood. Put that there for now. Doesn't look like, let's see. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay. Maybe I should move these other things too. Can I move them? No, I can't think. I don't think I can move those things. Because we are working for a criminal enterprise, we are free to just take money that we see. Okay, I guess there's not really. Is there anything for me to clean up? No. And mop that spot. I'm glad modern games autosave the way they do. Ossington, you were sleeping there for a bit. You're awake now because I picked you up, but you were sleeping. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else that my UV light might be able to reveal? Okay, there's apparently facilities for lockers and stuff. I'm gonna move this. Is it okay if I go into the women's room?
I can't open it from this side.
No.
I need to open it from the other side.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, I think I mopped that area. I gotta deal with this, but I'm not sure how I deal with that. Oh, okay, this is exactly how hacking works, that's right. Oh, forget about it. We'll try that again. Now that I know how this works for. How does this hacking game work? I'm supposed to be an expert on this stuff, aren't I? 7. Oh, okay, I have to wait till the thing is over there. 7. 8. 4. This is just like real hacking. 7. 0. Ugh.
Stupid machine.
Try that again. Ugh. 9. 1. 3. 6. 4. 1. 3. 5.
Easy peasy.
Ooh, what's in here? Is there another corpse? Oh, there's more evidence. This is the janitor's room. Anything I should be mindful of in here? Oh yeah, I'll take the money. Okay, well I guess that's that then. So what else should I be aware of? There are lockers apparently. Oh, maybe the lockers are in here as part of the locker room. Yeah, more evidence.
Apparently, criminal savoir vivre is not allowed taking weapons to the sauna.
Money.
Mateo's Pizza. I'll order one with pineapple for me and Dexter.
Oh, I still gotta find the key for that one. Yeah, I'll steal some drugs. Any drugs that I steal
It might be
get
worth
sold.
something.
Same with the jewelry. Yeah, auto save to the rescue, exactly. Okay. Another key, that's good. Okay. Alright, is there any more evidence of anything here? Steal that. Okay, maybe I'll go to the... What's in here? There we go. I'm a man. I'm not supposed to be in here. Okay. Money. Wow, all the fixings for tea. Why did someone put tea making stuff in here? Okay. There we go. That could be useful. Okay, any evidence of anything in here? It's a woman's shoes, and a magazine or a catalog in the back. Ooh, money! Let's get the money. Yes, that's what I wanted, another key card. Maybe I can use that in the other women's room. Anything in here? No? Okay. Sorry, in the men's locker room, maybe I can use that. Let's see. Nope. There we go. VIP.
You know, I'm something of a VIP myself.
I wonder, Oz, if this area is bloody, maybe I should be cleaning it up? Okay. What's this? I'll get the UV light, I guess. No. Oh, God damn it. Oh, well, at least it wasn't filled with blood. Okay. Okay, now we'll... equip UV lamp. There we go. No. Okay. I guess that was unnecessary. Is that evidence of something? let's put some of this other stuff away. Oh, okay. I expected to clean that first. Okay. Is there anything else I'm expected to clean around here? Oh wait, yeah, that, of course. Yeah, why isn't it cleaning? Okay, it's clean now, good. There we go. We'll place it there. There we go. The symbol of where I'm supposed to, the green thing for where I'm supposed to put the chair doesn't show up until I'm close to where the chair is supposed to go. But I get bonus points for really tidying up the crime scene properly. Is that table where it's supposed to be? Come on. Where is that supposed to go? Come on. Yeah, one of the instructions is to empty the pool, but I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do that. It says empty the pool, but how do I empty the pool? I'm going to look that up on my phone if I can't figure out how do I open the pool? Sorry, empty the pool. I think I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to look up how to empty the pool in Crime Scene Cleaner. Okay, look at the numbers in the encrypted key above the heart bar. Okay, so I got to use the hack thing, okay. Let's go through our evidence. If we have it. okay, I've already done that. So then I go in here. Okay, so there's a pool pump. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. Figured it out. So now, hopefully, okay. Let's pick up any evidence we see here first.
Probably slipped out of the hands of a clumsy criminal.
Okay, I think it wants me to mop in here. It wants me to mop in here and then pick up the evidence there.
Another one.
Where did I put my bucket? I'm probably going to need to clean up the bucket soon. I leave the bucket in. I need to mop that too. Where did I? No. Where did I leave the bucket? You know what? I'll just. Oh, there's the bucket. Okay. Okay, wish me luck, folks. What's this? Hey, Sly, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate your encouragement and support of me. Yeah. I think you've seen all the trigger warnings for this game. Not for children, not for the faint of heart. I don't actually do any violence in this game, but I got to deal with the aftermath of violence, that's for sure. Okay. But I find this a lot more relaxing than games where I run around and shoot people.
No taint is safe against me.
Yeah, no taint is safe against me. Okay, I guess we gotta pick up some garbage here. No, I can't. Oh, wait, that's because I want the garbage. That's right. No, I can't pick that up. There we go. Okay. What's this? Yeah, I can steal that and make money from the proceeds. Okay. I'm going to move that. Maybe move that over here. I don't know. Where should I put it? Maybe over here. There's the ducky. Such an innocent little ducky. Yeah. Let me put this back where it belongs. Oh God, I gotta clean that up again. Ugh. Where does this go? No, it's not by the same developer as Power Wash Simulator. One of the big differences between this game and Power Wash Simulator is Power Wash Simulator is simpler. There's no content in Power Wash Simulator that isn't family friendly. Whereas this is all very unfamily friendly. And as Katie saw, power washing in this game is nowhere near as relaxing or convenient as it is in Power Wash Simulator. Open. I'll put that back. Oh, is there more evidence here? I saw that evidence. This is where you put the corpses too. And Power Wash Simulator is developed by Future Lab. And I don't remember who developed this one, but I think I tried to see if it was developed by the same people, and it wasn't. Because this is important evidence. Okay. Rockefeller Records. Jay-Z used to have a label called Rockefeller Records. That's the reference. Playway SA. I wonder if SA stands for South Africa. Yeah, whereas Power Wash Simulator, I believe, is developed by Future Lab, which is based in the UK.
What would the kids nowadays say? Not making it out of the hood with this one.
Given how gruesome this game is, they might as well use profanity, because... There we go. Sell that weed. Oh, look at the ducky. Okay. I got all the lockers here. Okay. I have to clean up. Oh, this might be where some of the... Okay. This goes here, right? There we go. Yeah, you get bonus points for properly cleaning up the crime scenes, like putting things back and everything. Now, where does this one go? Does this one actually go into the tanning room? No? It's a decorative end table, so it's not going to go in the janitor's closet, I don't think. Maybe it goes in here. Go in there. Damn it. Where does this end table go? You're supposed to be like a green silhouette that comes up when... Maybe this table goes here. I don't know. There we go. That makes sense. Oh, the bucket. I'm going to have to take care of that bucket again. Oh, okay. So this game was developed in Poland then. The Polish game development scene is quite something, because like CD Projekt Red is Polish, right? So I wonder if the Polish government is funding a lot of game dev projects, seeing it as a way for the country to make money and stuff. Okay, this annoys me. Oh well, at least I didn't leave a blood stain this time. Okay. Probably tables somewhere around here. Let's see. No. 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 Goes in here? No. Yeah, I know a lot of the work on Grand Theft Auto games is in a studio in Scotland. Does this go in the sauna? No. Forget anything in here? Okay, you know what? If I could... Oh, that's nice. If I could look up how to empty the pool in here, I might as well look up where do things belong in this scene. Miko's Spa and Wellness. Yeah, and like the Witcher games, like CD Projekt Red, like that's huge. That's a huge game dev at this point. Okay, so there's something that unlocks with the VIP card. Okay, I've got the VIP card. I just want to figure out where stuff goes. Okay, well there's a map here. Wait, the solarium is the VIP area. Oh well. Does this go anywhere in the solarium? No. If you are not currently addicted to tanning beds, don't get into it. It's bad for you. Oh. Okay, that's where I was supposed to do it.
Thanks.
Okay, so maybe it's attached to the solarium? Where is the VIP room? Oh, this is the VIP room. Okay. Hopefully there's some cocaine here that I can sell. I'll steal all that.
Sure Big Jim won't mind me taking it.
I'll consider it as your tip for the night.
Okay. That's just a collectible in this game. Yeah, I'll take the money, take the money. Is that a camera? Or that's just a spotlight? I wonder how much sex is taking place in this room. Yeah, there's evidence over there. Or locker card. Take that. What's this? Yeah, I think these are little baggies of Coke. Some Chinese calligraphy there. Yes, this is very much an adult video game, but not like... Okay. See, as I was... Yeah, you like Cyberpunk 2077, so you know all about CD Projekt Red then. Yeah. It's okay for me to play this sort of game while Ossington is watching because he is a very adult teddy bear. As a responsible father, he made sure that his cub was sleeping in the other room before we started playing this. Kent had the little teddy bear cub watch this stuff. No, you're a responsible dad. I wonder if some of these things go in here. That would make a lot of sense. Well, first of all, let's see what other lockers I can open. Now that I've got all the keys, I guess. Nice. Oh, that's a big brick of cocaine. That will get a lot of money.
It's not like they need it anymore.
Okay. Yeah, a big brick of cocaine like that is probably like a few $1,000 at least. Okay. Let's see if any of this stuff goes in the VIP room. Yes, yes. You got the right emoji for him. Okay, that doesn't go in there. How about these other things? This go in here. A green silhouette appears when it's near where it's supposed to go. Where is this supposed to go? Anywhere in here? No. I have to be very good about cleaning up this crime scene, so I gotta try to put all these objects back where they originally were. Yeah, so I gotta put the furniture back and get rid of the trash. I wonder. Does it actually go into this reception area here? Like the other ones? No. Okay. Oh, wow. That's like the first game? $1.64? That's a steal. Okay. I'm looking at pictures of what these areas are supposed to look like because I'm getting really frustrated with this whole putting furniture back task. Let's look up what this area is supposed to look like. I'm not getting any help here. Just trying to look up where things are supposed to go back. Okay, there's a description of where these things are supposed to go back. Okay, this is a relaxation room. Slim table into the far corner left of the sauna door. Really? Because I don't see it. Okay, you have to be really up close. You don't make any of this stuff convenient. Inside of the pool, really? Okay. Really? Seems weird, but okay. Really inside of the pool. It doesn't seem to make much sense, but okay. Maybe they mean somewhere around here. Oh, wonderful. Yes, the duck squeak. Ah. That makes no sense for it to go inside the pool. Maybe they mean this area. Yeah. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for the table to go literally inside the pool. They should have described that better. Okay, so we just gotta get rid of the trash now. Good. I guess I don't really care about the smaller objects, or the smaller objects are garbage. So where did I have it? Where did I put another trash bag? Oh wait, there's probably more trash I haven't picked up. I think 8 is... No, that's not what I wanted. Where's my cleaner sensibility? Still figuring out this game. There's more trash, are you sure? Where could it be? Okay, maybe if I just get out the trash bag, maybe some of these things go in here. Anything in here that needs to go into the trash? Oh, okay, the bullets are trash. Of course, the bullets are trash. $97% of the trash is gone, okay. Yes, pick up the bullet. Pick up the bullet. Ugh. Yeah, that was a great deal. $1.64 for the first Witcher game? There's nothing like a Steam deal, that's for sure. And yet, Nintendo is trying to sell games for like $80, $90 each now. Just get rid of the garbage bag. Okay. Leave the crime scene when ready. I think we're ready. Yeah. All right. How would you folks like us to move on to the next crime scene? Yeah, we did great. Ah, I'm proud of me, that's good. They better not show any teddy bear carnage in this game. I can handle seeing like human corpses, but I can't, I'm being completely serious here, by the way. I can't handle seeing harm done to stuffed animals. I'm sure a psychiatrist would find that intriguing. Okay, so I'm back home. Find my phone. Okay. Good boy. Are you here? No? I'll pick up my phone. Where is it? Good boy. Where's the goddamn phone? In real life, the phone wouldn't... Okay, the louder it is, the closer I am to the phone. Okay, it's somewhere in this area. Hey, boy.
How are you doing, Dexter? Did you know Daddy started a criminal career?
Oh, there it is. There's my phone.
Mr. Kowalski, congratulations. You're hired. Just stick with me and nothing bad will happen to you. Is that clear? Then we gotta hang up. Ladies don't like waiting. Call you soon.
So, I'm hired by the mob. Organized crime, here I come.
If you are not following yet, following is free and it gets you a free Ossington the Bear emote. Okay, good to know. Good boy. I don't want to come home and find that he's... Ossington, you'll like this. I have to go to bed. Ossington is the breed of teddy bear that he is he's a sleepy time bear, so. Seeing beds and humans in bed makes him very happy. Oh, I got some skill tree points here. Let's see. Yes, 9, okay. Yes, that could be handy. That could be useful. Oh, good, that'll make things easier, not leaving footprints. Okay. Yeah, that could be useful. Okay. Increased radius, yes. Increased strength. Okay, good. Okay, so now I'm going to go to bed. Yeah, thank you. Anyone who isn't following me yet, if you follow me, you get an emote with this guy. As demonstrated by Sly in the chat. Okay, so I've got to accept a new mission. Oh, I'm not going to get my salary increase. Okay, accept mission. Let's go into the car, or the van, I mean. I don't know about vans and cars. In real life, I have never driven a vehicle. Never. It's a new mission.
It'll be a long night. Never mess with parental love. If something like that ever happened to Elena, I don't even want to imagine such a thing. Because I already know that I would do anything to save her.
I'm just answering a text from my boss here. They want me to get some swag from them so I can wear it on camera, I guess. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Uni. I appreciate it.
With not so
Thank you for
cute
being
laugh.
here. This is quite the gruesome scene that I need to clean up. Is there any evidence immediately around here? Okay, I really need to start cleaning first. Okay, this bucket. Fortunately, there's always a convenient place to fill up the bucket. Okay. Nice marble, though. I always admire good marble. Okay. Let's clean this stuff up here. Yeah, just another trigger warning again. I guess you've already seen it. This game is full of blood and gore. Not for children, not for the faint-hearted. But nice marble work. That's pretty. Okay. Ossington, despite being a teddy bear, he's an adult teddy bear. So he can stomach this stuff. Neither of us can stomach it, though, if it's like teddy bear gore, like stuffing splattered all over the place. We can't handle that, though. Wow. Lots of pretty art in these places with gruesome crime scenes. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to get the power washer to get that stuff up high here. Unfortunately, yeah, you're using the Ossington emote a lot. That's great. Unfortunately, power washing in this game is not as fun and relaxing as it is in Power Wash Simulator, because you got to keep refilling the power washer, and you got to be cognizant of where you put the machine and all that stuff. Okay, this we got to take care of. This is, if the bucket is too bloody, then it won't clean my mop when I use it. Okay. I'll get the power washer on those stains. Okay. Nice marble, though. Very, very nice marble. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm getting a lot of viewership for this game, even though Twitch won't promote it to this in the same way as a family-friendly game. I'm still getting a lot of viewership here, which means I will definitely stream this game again next week then.
Brought extra arguments for family talk.
That's evidence. Yeah, gain a good perception for playing this edgy, gruesome game, so I will definitely play it on stream again. Oh, you've been to the quarry of a famous Italian Carrara Marbielli once as a child, and it was impressive. Yeah. That's a really cool experience that you had. Yeah, marble is definitely one of the flashier, more luxurious building materials. I appreciate luxury, too. Okay. I'm sure this is what life in the mafia is like. A lot of rich guys in very nice mansions and stuff, with lots of, and casinos and stuff like that, with like really messy, gruesome crime scenes. Oh, drums. That's the only musical instrument that I can play fairly well is drums. I learned to play drums a little bit. I'm not that great of a drummer, but I can basically play them okay. Whereas any other musical instrument, and I can do some very basic piano keyboard, but I'm not great at it. Yeah, look at all this priceless art and stuff. Lots of, there's a drum kit. Lots of signs of luxury in this place. Okay. But I gotta say, the most opulent scene I have ever seen anywhere has been, I saw this movie with Jay actually a while back. It's called House of Gucci. Believe it or not, the most luxurious scene in that movie is not in the home of a Gucci family member or in a Gucci store. The most luxurious scene in that movie is actually in an ultra luxurious restaurant slash banquet hall where Tom Ford meets with a bunch of billionaires for financing. Tom Ford is the name of the fashion designer. Oh, there's a corpse probably up there. That's why the blood. Whenever you see blood dripping from the ceiling like that, that means there's a corpse there. Yeah. It's in the scene, I think it's about 2/3 to 3/4 into the runtime of House of Gucci, where Tom Ford, who is the Texan guy who takes over fashion design for Gucci in the mid-90s and revitalizes the brand. I take an interest in this fashion stuff. He meets in a extremely luxurious, I've been to Michelin-starred places. This place had more luxurious decor than a Michelin-star restaurant, basically. It was incredibly, super high marble ceilings, not an excess of gold, because excess of gold is really tacky, like Donald Trump style. More tasteful, but extremely opulent, That's a cool kind of pattern on that cassette. So if you want to see an extremely opulent scene, watch House of Gucci, and then 2/3 to 3/4 in, the scene where Tom Ford, fashion designer, meets with the billionaires. And in that wheeling and dealing they do in that ultra luxe environment, they basically take the Gucci family members out of the equation. So by the mid-90s, the Gucci label has basically nothing to do with the Gucci family anymore, because that's what that movie is all about. Yeah, did you see what Trump did to the Oval Office? Yeah, I'm sure he made it look super fucking tacky. Because I may have never been rich, but I understand what nouveau riche stuff looks like compared to old money, respectable rich kind of stuff. And what Donald Trump does, tons of gold everywhere, that is very nouveau riche style. Yeah. But the banquet where Tom Ford meets the billionaires and he cuts the Gucci family out of the Gucci operation, it's not gaudy like that, but it's obviously extremely luxurious. Extremely. I've been inside of mansions and stuff. I have never seen a place as luxurious as where Tom Ford signs the contracts to get the Gucci's out. Or I think the billionaires did all the paperwork for getting the Gucci's out, and they were just signing a contract with Tom Ford to do the design work. And Tom Ford, in the mid-90s, I think the first collection he presented was fall 1995 or something like that. If not 1994, fall 1994. That was, if you ask like a fashion magazine person, they would probably consider that to be one of the most important mainstream high fashion collections to have ever been shown. When Tom Ford revitalized the Gucci brand. So we've got some evidence here.
Hate will tear us apart, one family at a time.
One of the real problems that the Gucci brand was having was the same kind of problems that Burberry and a lot of those other labels like Chanel and all that been dealing with. Is like all kinds of counterfeit merchandise, diluting the brand to the point where if someone sees their logo on stuff, they don't automatically assume that it's a legitimately expensive luxury good. And also a lot of counterfeit like handbags and stuff like that are very poor quality. So having a bag that has the Gucci logo on it but it's falling apart is very bad for the brand's image and stuff like that. And also if the wrong people are seen wearing the label too often, that's very bad for a high-end luxury brand's image as well. So they got to like manage the brand so it still maintains an aura of exclusivity. And Gucci,
Comes before fixing.
I gotta clean it first. Gucci was having a real, and I'm sure Gucci still has a problem with that now, because before we went through this whole quiet luxury phase with the row and stuff like that, maximalism and having the brand's logo all over shit was all over the place. And someone who is not discerning about fashion but wants to make everyone think that they're rich will wear like a whole bunch of Gucci shit, like the Gucci logo belt and stuff like that. So that was very bad for Gucci's brand, apparently. I still gotta clean this picture before I can put it back. Okay. There we go. Now we can replace it. There we go.
I can't put it back like that.
I gotta clean it. I gotta clean this priceless sculpture. Okay. Yeah, House of Gucci, I would say, if all that shallow luxury capitalism stuff isn't too much of a turnoff, if you like watching bad things happen to rich people sometimes, it's a good movie for that sort of thing. Okay, what is this thing here? Okay, I guess it's not important. Okay, I think that's garbage now. And I have to put back. Is there anything else that I need to be mindful of here? Let's see. I could play the drums, except I'm not supposed to be able to play the drums in this game. I'm supposed to be cleaning up a crime scene. Okay, I better start taking care of the garbage then, since there's so much of it around here. Oh, I gotta clean up that blood there too, of course. Yeah, I know. Isn't that yeah, that's very unrealistic. To mop a priceless painting. Yeah. And there's not even like indication that there's glass on top of it or something like that. So yeah. Loses a bit of realism for being a video game. Gabe Newell made a good point about how a lot of people especially in the Western game development industry, thought that the more realistic a game is, the better. But he said that, real life is boring and it's tedious. You don't want a video game to be just like real life. Okay. And Gabe Newell knew what he was talking about when he said that stuff. My dad, who was a novelist, my dad was actually a novelist who wrote books with the kind of subject matter that's in this game. He said good fiction is real life with all the boring stuff cut out. But there's still tedium in this game because you gotta like fill up the mop bucket, dump out the mop bucket. Whereas in Power Wash Simulator, another game that I stream on here a lot, you just gotta focus on your power washing and that's it. And as Katie knows, because I got her into that game, it can be super relaxing. And unlike this game, Power Wash Simulator is family friendly. That is probably a corpse. Okay. Thankfully, this isn't a detective game, so I don't have to interpret the evidence. I just have to collect the evidence. Okay. Yeah, because, you know, sometimes puzzle games, and when you're like analyzing evidence, that's not super relaxing. You have to use your brain more. Okay. Have any more garbage I've got to clean up here? Now, for now, I'm going to put these garbage bags away and do some more mopping. Or maybe I should go take care of that corpse in the ceiling first. Because it just keeps dripping. It just keeps dripping blood. How do I get... Okay, I think I can actually go up the stairs here.
Won't budge.
Warning, I'm probably gonna see a lot of gruesome stuff in here. Yeah. Okay, I think there might be a lamp here. No. No, we want the lamp. So there we go. Yes, thank you. Okay. This is how the rich sleep, eh? Okay.
I'm taking this home.
Yeah, I'm sure I can sell it for a lot of money. Ooh, nice balcony. Okay. Yes, I will take that. Is there anything in here? Okay, I think we're getting to the blood zone. Okay. I will put that there. I wish there was some sort of a light switch or something. Oh well. Let's get to clean. Actually, I should get the bucket first. I gotta go back downstairs to retrieve the bucket. Okay. Okay. Yes, I love how I can mop carpet too. That's really realistic as well. Mop the painting, yes. I like the traditional Japanese decor. It's very tasteful. Okay. These people definitely have better taste than Donald Trump has. Very classy. Okay. Ooh, that's an evidence tag.
Poor Jane. All she did was to catch the eye of the wrong man.
Let's move the light over here. Yeah, there's a lot. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of mopping on the floor to do. Okay, gotta wash out that mop. Oh, what's that? Okay, no, I didn't do that. That's good. There seems like there's a body that's up here that has been dripping blood. I should probably take care of that. Hopefully I can find it as soon as possible. Oh, yes! I think I found a body.
Was this the potential client?
I gotta put this corpse in the trash. Okay. Oh, Ossington has fallen asleep again. This bear has had half of an energy drink. And he's on camera and he knows he's on camera, but he still falls asleep. I've gotta admire a teddy bear's ability to sleep through anything. Be careful not to drop that bucket. Okay. Okay, I gotta clean up that mop. Okay, you know what? I should probably dump out that bucket because it's getting a little too bloody now to mop properly. Okay. So tedious. Okay. Okay. Now, how do I maneuver myself in here? Okay. Oh, apparently there are two more bodies I gotta deal with. Good to know. Yeah, oh, okay, the blood there's on the other side. I'm gonna have to take the power wash there. Okay. Oh, it's not, still gotta clean some of this other blood. Okay. Another bit of evidence here.
I see that plan B had to be put in motion.
Okay, let's move this, hold on. Take care of the mop here first. Okay. Move the lamp a little closer down here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Remember that the bucket's over there, so I don't like run into it and knock it over again. Okay, wow, this is quite something. You know what? Maybe if I take care of picking up some of the garbage first. No, that's not it. There we go. Get some of this stuff out of here. Very calmly relaxed cleaning a crime scene here. That's what crime scene cleaner is all about. Okay, I don't want this garbage bag to be in my way. And this area is all dark, so I'm gonna dump out the garbage bag down here for my own convenience. Okay. Oh, wait, something else here I didn't pick up. Okay. If you don't, I know I've got some subscribers here, but anyone who doesn't subscribe, anyone who isn't following me yet, following is free and gets you a free Ossington the Bear emote. Okay. Let's get this trash over here. Oh, there's another bullet. Okay. Come on, there we go. Being very careful not to dump it, because it's really annoying when you dump the muck bucket over. They depict that somewhat realistically in this game. Oh, that's convenient. There's another. I'll get the key for it. Some things in this game are realistic and other things aren't. Oh, god damn it. This is why I gotta clean out the... Okay. I think I'm gonna have to deal with the mop bucket. Oh wait, that's locked, so I've gotta take it down here. Nothing like fumbling around in the dark. Okay. Okay, now we can take this back upstairs. Be very careful not to drop the mop bucket. No! Ugh. Oh, that's right. I gotta dump out the mop bucket. Now, nothing more tasteful than the skull of a vertebrate mammal on the wall. There we go. Move this lamp some more. No, 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 no. There we go. Can't move the table until it's clean. There we go. Yes, I know it's really realistic to mop the carpet. Okay. Let's put some of these pictures back and put these. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, we're still missing some couch cushions here. I'll put that table back. Where did this go? Oh, I'll figure out later where that goes.
It won't move like this.
That's right, I gotta move the couch cushion. That's right, okay. There we go. Oh. There we go.
No one was ever here.
Exactly. Okay, is there something that I don't see? I'll take care of some of this garbage. Let's move this lamp a little more. Oh. Put this here. We've got to clean it. Maybe move the lamp or rotate it. And now we can try cleaning this chair here. There we go. Where did I put that mop? Damn it. There we go. There's where I put the mop. Okay. Mop bucket. Okay. Yeah, some more stuff for me to clean up here. This goes back somewhere. Where? I'm not sure. You can probably clean up those blood stains there. Move that back over there. Ooh, what's this? Oh, just the fax machine. I wish I could put it back on the shelf. Come on, let me put, oh well. Where it's on that desk, I should move this lamp a little closer. Anything here? No. where that lamp goes. Let's take this bucket. There's more stuff up here that I'm missing. Collect evidence. There's something here that I'm missing. Okay. Alright. Let's do one more look around in here, I guess. Is there anything here? Any like evidence or any like key cards or anything like that? Okay. Anything here? Be careful not to knock the mop bucket over. Anything here? I will put, oh yeah, we should probably mop that blood over there. No, that's not what I wanted. Wait, no. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'll put that away. Go get the mop bucket. Oh, now I'm gonna have to feel around for it. Oh, that's miraculous that I found the mop bucket without knocking anything over. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up the furniture. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, I didn't mean to move that. Okay. Yeah, clean those stairs. Okay. Let's see what else we can replace here. Where does this go? Yeah, I'll probably go somewhere around here, right? Oh, I still need to clean some of this stuff. Oh, there's 2 more bodies. There's probably like a whole couple of rooms here I haven't found yet. Let's get the power washer. The power washer in this game, as I said, is not super convenient. But let's see what we can do here. No, I didn't mean to punch it. Okay. Let's mop some of this stuff. There's a whole couple of rooms here that are filled with corpses and other evidence, and I gotta see if I can find a key card or something to them. Now this keeps trying to say something. What is this? Maybe it's on this side. Can I open that? Oh, nice. Okay, this is a lot of what I was missing. Okay. Is this gross, Oz? Yeah, it is pretty gross. Don't drop the energy drink, Oz. Okay. Get that out of the way.
Neat little hiding spot. Didn't work though.
Put this corpse in the garbage. Okay, I'm really sorry, folks. I really hope this doesn't freeze.
I am back.
Yes. I'll put the garbage away. I'm glad I didn't lose too much progress. But I still can't for the life of me understand why with 64 gigabytes in this machine it can't like switch between applications like that easily. It's got to not be the amount of memory that I have, because it's more than enough. It should be probably the way memory space is being allocated by the kernel or whatever. Ah. Okay, let's clean this stuff up here. Clean this up too. Yeah, now you can. It really wants me to rotate it properly. Okay. There we go. Oh, is that a lot of blood on the floor there? Okay. I gotta mop this too. Okay. Place that. There we go. No. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I'll take care of some of this then. Okay. I'm glad that these gruesome murders are taking place in rich people's homes and not like poor working class people's homes, because poor working class people do not deserve any of that brutal, violent stuff. We'll let the rich worry about that in their everyday lives. Not advocating for violence against the rich or anything like that, but yeah, I'd rather. Okay, that vase, gotta be careful with that. But look at all that beautiful marble, though. I can appreciate, finding an issue of Architectural Digest and appreciating some of this decor and stuff. Okay. If you see my apartment, though, my apartment is filled with like anime posters.
No one was ever here.
Exactly. My apartment is filled with anime posters. Although, the one kind of Luke's thing in my apartment is I have granite countertops. None of this cheap pressboard melamine shit. Real granite countertops and a very nice view of Lake Ontario, which maybe Sylvain and Elizabeth will see at some point. See by
Just think of the money.
my nice view of Lake Ontario from my apartment, but
Won't move like this.
but that's it for the luxury in my life. Okay, where does this go? most Torontonians pay as much in rent or more than I do, but they don't get like a nice view of Lake Ontario. So grateful for that. While capitalism gets worse and worse, I guess I can always look out at the lake when I'm terrified about how I'm going to pay my rent. Ah, come here. I should probably clean up the kitchen at some point. Should replace some of this stuff. Yeah, so that goes back there. And this. Okay. This garbage I need to put away? No. Oh, there's more to put that there. Now I can mop a little better in here. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I live in a neighborhood that looks nicer than how I struggle paying with my rent this year, because my Gen AI overlords keep trying to decide they don't need my thinking or creative labor. Considering the view and the fact that I'm in Toronto, where relative to that, my rent is actually pretty good. I was very smart, although I will never in a million years be able to be a homeowner ever. I was very, very smart about signing a 5-year lease with my landlord, so she can't easily increase my rent on a whim. And also, residential real estate prices have actually been going down, which is another reason for her to not raise my rent. So I guess there's that at least. Because she's like a landlord, right? A landlord renting out a condo apartment. They're not going to base rent on what their mortgage payments are. They're going to base the rent on what they think the market conditions will endure. Oh, a courtyard is nice, though. A courtyard is nice if you like plants and stuff. You probably got a nice garden. Nice little view of nature. Yeah, I'm just a regular working class nerd with a nice view of Lake Ontario, that's all. We gotta take care of this corpse. Okay.
Let me guess. An angry father had a little chat with his daughter's no-good boyfriend.
Oh, that trope again. How dare you sleep with my adult daughter? I'm gonna physically harm you. That's a very, yeah, these old trees are nice. Nothing wrong with that. I've seen places that have bad views, you know, just the view looks out to like the dumpster and that sort of thing. So, no, there's nothing wrong with having a nice view of a tree. Your place looks very nice from what I've seen. And you probably have a lot more square footage than I do. Because my place is, I think it's either 550 or 600 square feet. Very standard 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom condo apartment square footage. But I don't need more than that. I certainly don't need more space than that. But if you got a family and you got multiple household members, then it would get kind of cramped. I've got multiple animals here, but we can be very intimate with each other and share a bedroom and stuff. It wouldn't work that well if they were human. Okay, this is important. Good. Maybe I can go into the bathroom then and see what horrible things in the upstairs bathroom there are. one of the upsides to having a small apartment is you don't have to do as much cleaning as a large apartment. Okay, this is evidence.
The girl believed in true love and thought true crime.
We're just plebs who do all of our own cleaning. Not like these people. These people probably hire people to do their cleaning for them. Okay, let's maybe clean up some of the garbage in here. Yeah, it's not bad for. Oh, yeah. A one bedroom in the 1950s would definitely have more square footage. This is a condo tower built in like 2019. So. But 1950s, yeah, they definitely built things with more square footage in the 1950s. Hey, I have lived in places with less square footage. I've rented like a room in like a rooming house sort of thing when I was struggling more. And having more than one room and the ability to have privacy if more than one person is in your home and like close the door of a room to get privacy and that kind of stuff. That is stuff that I don't take for granted now. Having my own kitchen and having a washer-dryer unit. All stuff that I do not take for granted because I spent much of my adulthood really poor. I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful to have my own kitchen. That's a big deal to me. I have my own kitchen. Okay, we should probably replace some of this stuff maybe. That goes in there, I think. So left trigger and R to rotate it. There we go. Is there anything important here? Oh, we've got a desk of multiple monitors. Okay. We have probably unlocked the bathroom. So we'll see what's in there. Oh, you want to move to New York City? Yeah, well, it's probably the temperature overall is more manageable in New York City. If you can find a nice rent-controlled apartment, if you're that lucky, that could be good. Maybe this goes here. It's easier to clean up this area when I can see everything with the lights on. So this globe is gonna, maybe it goes over here. There we go. Okay, are you ready for what horrors might be in here? Oh.
We did not mention this. Does he even... Oh.
Take this corpse back down. Ah, look at all these. I gotta clean that up. Okay. Yeah, I guess one thing I would imagine that really sucks about Arizona now, other than the heat and the dryness and all that, is Arizona overall probably has problems with water, right? And also, yeah, Arizona isn't really well suited for climate disaster. And of all the data centers, all the Gen AI data centers and shit they're building in states like that. That probably really sucks. Because that affects your power bill as well. The noise pollution as well. The power bill. Of course, we have to foot the bill for the expense of all this crap. Very fair, right? I'm very fortunate there are no data centers in my area. That's one of the upsides to living in the biggest city in Canada, is they're less likely to put a data center right in city limits. They don't generally like to build massive Google data centers in the middle of one of the bigger commercial cities. Oh, we got some evidence here.
She warned you all.
Okay, we're gonna have to do some heavy duty oh, thank goodness there's a place for me to deal with the mop bucket here, so I don't have to go downstairs. Let's take care of that. Is there any way I can, okay, I need to put the lamp accessory here again. Move it over a little here. That's better. Let's get to mopping. Oh, I gotta take care of that. Yeah, I guess New York City could be really glamorous or really gritty depending on where you go, what you do there. Sometimes here in Toronto, Toronto plays New York City in movies sometimes. We've got some parts of Toronto that could pass for a neighborhood in Brooklyn or Manhattan. Very careful to keep the CN Tower and stuff like that out of shot or edit it out digitally. But especially like the Annex and places like that. The Annex and like Old Yorkville and stuff have streets that could stand in for like Brooklyn brownstones. Oh, we got more evidence. What's this? Suicide note. No. So just suicide, not murder, I guess. Ugh, gotta clean that. Always remember to clean the mop. Okay. A dirty mop, just, oh, that, the blood here has got to be pretty thick if the mop gets dirty that quickly. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's clean that tub, I guess. That's really luxurious, a bathtub like that, and it's got like a look to like a scene through a window sort of thing. That's luxury. Okay. What a nice, tasteful toilet that is. Okay. Okay, I think we did a good job of cleaning. You just got to replace some more of the. Yes, I know. Let's just have one last look through here. Okay, what furniture am I forgetting here? Maybe it's in the bedroom? Okay. Where are you supposed to go? Okay, that would kind of make sense if it was in here somewhere. Where is it supposed to go? The green silhouette indicator doesn't show up until it's really close to where it's supposed to go. Where is it supposed to go? Let's mop up this last little bit here. I still see a little bit of blood. The blood's a lot thinner here, so the mop doesn't get dirty as quickly. Forever Night. No, I don't know what that is. What is Forever Night? Tell me. Why can't I? Do I really need to put detergents here? Oh yeah, so that's a movie. I will look it up. I remember wandering around downtown Toronto in the late 90s as a teenager and walking through some film sets. Oh. Have to worry about that? No. Oh. Will you let me put detergent in here? Good. That's probably what I needed to clean that blood stain because it wasn't coming out easily. The detergent in this game is very finicky. Canadian TV series from the early 90s, featuring a vampire who is also a detective. That sounds like a lot of the kind of shows that CTV and Global and whatnot financed back in the day. Filmed in Toronto, could have easily been set in a US city. Oh, I love it when Toronto actually plays itself. That's a nice change. I will look up Forever Night. Thank you. Another show that I know is actually set in Toronto. Well, didn't we have a Law and Order Toronto edition? My ex really liked seeing that one. And all the Degrassi series, I think, canonically are supposed to take place in Toronto. I've been on the Queen streetcar going east and passing Degrassi Street. But in the TV series, Degrassi is one word. The street that's off of Queen Street East, I believe, is two words. Why can't I clean that bloodstain? Yeah. There, one thing that's really interesting, my ex really enjoyed seeing it. There's one episode of that Law and Order Toronto edition or whatever that is shot right outside of my building. Like you can see my condo towers in the background in a scene. And these are absolutely massive towers that I live in. So that was kind of cool. And, you know, considering when it was filmed, I was probably inside the tower when it was being shot. So I was kind of in a TV show. You can't see me because I'm in my apartment, but I'm in there. So I was inside my apartment while my apartment building was being shot for a TV scene. And I didn't even know it. I would say my apartment building makes a good backdrop. Yeah, because it's a pretty cool looking building. Yeah. If you like skyscrapers, it's a cool looking building. Okay. Oh, right. Did I leave? Okay, I guess I can't clean that then. So I gotta make sure I've replaced all the furniture where it's supposed to go. Yeah. Because of my professional struggles this year, I've had sleepless nights, panicked about how I was going to pay my rent. But at least I got a nice view. So there's that, I guess. I was very, very fortunate. Some paying cybersecurity research and media gigs came up recently just in time for me to be able to pay my rent. So I was very, very lucky. But it would be nice if I could monetize the Twitch channel to the extent where I got a few $100 a month doing Twitch. And you folks are definitely helping with that, you know, with your subscriptions and whatnot. But yeah, I would like. What's this music here? I would definitely. I'm now learning the value of having multiple income. Oh, yeah, we could take some of that. There's some Coke. I'm learning the value of having multiple income sources. So, if one of my capitalist overlords doesn't want to pay me to stay alive anymore, I've got others to fall back on. Although, what would be even better is if we all organized and we did a general strike or something like that. That would be a lot nicer than me having to diversify how many companies I work for, so I have redundancy if I lose one. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm glad that. Yeah, finding work, even in the tech industry, especially in the tech industry, is a nightmare. The tech industry doesn't want to pay smart tech people to do smart tech things. They want to destroy the world with their Gen AI torment mexes and shit. Okay. I can't figure out They're talking about furniture downstairs. Put that away. No, I didn't mean to punch it. What the hell? Okay. Okay, there we go. Carefully take this mop bucket. I like the detergent bubbles in it. Even though I've had some gigs turn up recently at the last minute, I am still very eagerly waiting for this bubble to burst. Okay, I've got a lot more furniture to move back into place here. So this briefcase goes where? Where does the briefcase go? Yeah, this is absolutely... Everything related to Gen AI is absolutely ridiculous and horrifying. Put that there for now, I guess. I've got 8 more things that have to be put away. Where, though? I don't know. Yeah, I think that's very smart that you avoid those AI-related gigs. For 2 reasons. One, like your conscience won't feel good about it, knowing what you know, right? And secondly, what's in here? Oh, that's right, I forgot this place. And secondly, because obviously when the bubble does burst really soon, we'll be even more screwed. David Gerard of Pivot to AI. You should look for his videos on YouTube. I'm making friends with him again. He predicts that the bubble will fully burst in 2027. Although so many people know that this is not sustainable. And if it wasn't for all the late stage capitalism bullshit, the bubble bursting would have been accepted a lot earlier. In fact, all this bullshit would have never happened, obviously. Yeah, it's best to... That's what my 40s have been about, Sylvan. It's about making sure that my life aligns more with my values. So that's you not taking those AI gigs, me quitting being a professor at OPIT. They were paying me like crap, but also I couldn't live with myself with all the e-proctoring ed tech bullshit. And academia has a massive problem on its hands right now. First of all, schools should be places of learning. Unfortunately, in a capitalist world, schools aren't really places of learning. They're places of maintaining social status if you're rich, like with the sororities and all that crap. And if you're regular folk, they're places to be like a vocational school. Whereas if it weren't for capitalism, people could just study what interested them, which would be a much better world, right? And so it's the focus on schools as a vocational school in order to get employment so you can have enough income to live on. Because public school was supposed to educate you well enough for a job with enough money to live on. But that's not the world we live in anymore. And now, even like bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, PhDs are not lifting people out of poverty. Like, everything about this system is completely unsustainable. So we got that, and then because that whole vocational emphasis on schooling incentivizes students to cheat more, and now we've got Gen AI, and so they are using Gen AI to cheat, and it was my job at OPIT to detect if a student is using Gen AI to cheat so they don't get the marks for their work. But the only reason why the school cares about that is because it would reduce or eliminate the value of degrees, and then people wouldn't go to school anymore. Money. But they want to have it both ways. They want to have a master's degree in a responsible AI. They want to have a introduction to prompt engineering course. And they want to shove this Gen AI crap up my so. And it's not like, as a professor, you would think I would be able to say, no, I don't want to use that. I want to grade student assignments. Because I'm just grading them doing the assignments that I designed. No. All these changes were made to my teaching environment without even consulting me, let alone my consent. And so I just quit the school without even giving them any notice. That's how they're going to treat me. I'm not going to give them the dignity of quitting properly. Cute. And I made the calculation that suing me from Malta in Europe to here would be too expensive for how relatively minor the issue is. How relatively not as valuable as I am. So far that gamble has been the correct gamble to make, that for all the expenses and complications of suing me from Europe, it's not worth the hassle. And you know what? Our baby boomer and silent gen parents said, well, don't burn any bridges professionally. You might need these people and people they know to get employment in the future. But things are changing in a direction where I've got nothing to lose to burn these bridges down. So that, combined with how much of a hassle it would be to sue me, I am being very vocal about how horrible OPIT is to the media. Some of the first of that is going to be covered in the Aftermath video game blog. Aftermath has, relative to a video game blog, a lot of readership, a lot of traffic. Because it's Nathan Grayson's video game blog, and he's got a pretty good reputation in video game journalism spaces. So I'm hoping that my bad-mouthing OPIT in Aftermath will damage OPIT's reputation in ways that I want to damage their reputation. And I'm not just talking about this openly in my Twitch stream. You know, everyone can hear me say this stuff, and the Twitch Corp and Amazon can hear me say this stuff too. If I can talk about this in the media, I can talk about it during a Twitch stream. So I'm hoping to get some more media too. I should put that back. And it's so sad because, you know, I dropped out of high school when I was a kid. I became a supposed cybersecurity expert without formal education. I got offered this professor job I didn't apply for. I got offered it based on my books. And instead of having an enjoyable professor career like the baby boomers got to enjoy, you know, being paid half decently, having respect and autonomy and all that stuff, I got the millennial version of being a professor, which for especially adjuncts can mean being paid a lot less per hour than you would make working at Tim Hortons or McDonald's. I'm paid like, I was paid like crap there, but I wasn't an adjunct because my school didn't have an adjunct position. But the only advantage that I had really over an adjunct at like U of T or York University or something like that is you didn't have to go to a physical, like offline campus. So there's that. And then also your average adjunct works like 60, 70, 80 more hours per week. Because they're paid so terribly to teach each course. Where does this chair go? No, this chair does go there, okay. Whereas I was paid, oh, nice. I was paid similarly badly, but instead of filling up my time with teaching more and more courses in that school or elsewhere or whatever, I just have to do a lot of other work elsewhere that's not teaching per se. But it's absolutely horrifying how they exploit people because they care about something. I think that's, oh, I gotta take care of that bucket. I think that's partly why, like 10 years ago, Silicon Valley got really into calling people coding ninjas and software rock stars and shit like that. Because if you give someone a really cool sounding title, then they will totally accept that as a good substitute for being paid better. And if you call someone a software engineering rock star, you can pressure someone into working 80 hours a week for really crap pay. Especially since a lot of these kids are in their 20s and they don't know any better. Yeah, it's bleak. There we go, it's where that's supposed to go. No, there we go. Yeah, I've done what I can to make sure that no one ever calls me a ninja or a rock star. But OPIT exploits in other ways. You know, where is this furniture? I've got to replace all the furniture here, and I'm just being lackadaisical about it. Where is this supposed to go? Yeah, so society is collapsing. Capitalism is destroying itself. And I'm pretty sure that I am going to live to see this great societal collapse. Well, collapse is slow. It's happening already, right? Collapse is very slow. Where the hell does this chair's supposed to go. This is very frustrating. Does it go anywhere in this? Maybe this goes upstairs somewhere? Definite possibility. There we go. Okay. Where does this go? This has got to go somewhere around here then. Yeah. Okay, in this area I only have one more thing to replace. Might be this stool, but I'm not sure where this is supposed to go. Kind of matches the decor in this room. Huh? So, do any of you know about Extinction Rebellion or just to stop oil? I am in talks now with people who work with the guy who founded those organizations. So we're hoping to, is there anything interesting in this bed? No? So we're hoping to collaborate on something, I guess. They're probably trying to network with lots of other organizations too. Does this go up here? No? Maybe this does go downstairs somewhere? No, I don't think so. Okay, I'll go back up here. Is it like an end table going there? No? Oh, of course. Let's take care of downstairs. Figure out where this has to go. Three more pieces need to be replaced up here. Kind of makes sense, matching the mahogany of the rest of the things in here. Maybe. Yeah, so just stop oil, Extinction Rebellion, which I think are against, destroying the planet with fossil fuels and whatnot. So trying to network with the guy who founded those organizations. He was just released from prison recently. So he seems to be working very hard networking with people. This is very frustrating. Where does this go? Might it go over here somewhere? No. Okay, you know what? Or maybe it goes in there. No. I give up. I'll lose some marks on this place. All right, everyone. So thank you so much for tuning in. And my next stream is going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern. And me and the teddy bear are going to learn some more Japanese with Wagotabi. And then I don't think I can fill more than an hour with Wagotabi because it's kind of... So when I get tired of Wagotabi, the Japanese learning game, this evening, then we'll switch to Power Wash Cleaner, which is very relaxing. I don't have to think about that too much. Yeah, because Wagotabi I got to think really hard a lot because I'm